Hi, this is Mary with KindEdge, and I'm giving another slant on kind of the kindedge.com concept of regrow your ego. So, as you are working on unlocking the alternate ending to your life, trying to achieve something big, make a big change in your life, change the path that seems set forth ahead of you, or just achieve something new that you haven't done yet before. I've talked about regrowing your ego, which is to really get bold and hungry for what you want. And one of the truths, I just look for the truths of like, how do I decode this so that I don't feel so kind of tied down by the outside messages that are holding me back from really going all in on this goal, this project of me. And, so I'm kind of flipping this thing of the message that you need to hear sometimes is just because you can doesn't mean you should. So if Stephen King was really good at math and accounting, should he have taken the next accounting class and the next accounting class and the next accounting class until he was such a good little accountant that he would go be an accountant for the rest of his life? And once he started making money being an accountant, then would he then not feel obligated to take the education he got and make something of it and continue to pay his mortgage with that accounting profession and career? Should we lock into these obligations because we're good at something or competent at something or lauded for doing something? We have to be very careful that what we do, what we accomplish, what we are known for, what we just have aptitudes for doesn't lock us in to a path that's more about going with these assumptions around us than really being driven by the passion that is within us. If Emily Dickinson was a good little student and was told that she was just a beautiful flower arranger, and that she just, if she continues with everything that her school teacher told her and continued to be very chipper and positive and rainbows and sunshine, then she would have a good life. She would have a consistent income. She would be wanted by whatever man she was supposed to be married off to. And that would be the best thing. She could have succeeded at that. But is that leaving her unique mark on this earth? Is that the stamp? And so what's really important in all of this is a lot of times when people are seeking a big change, it's because they've had the moment of realizing that their energy tank is getting lower and lower. They fill it up and it goes down. They fill it up and it goes down. They take a vacation away from the job and the energy tank starts dropping the minute they're back from the vacation, or even 2 days before the vacation ends, just because they see the end of it coming. Is it possible that the money one makes from education, is it possible that the assurance and the low risk and the deal that we get in those early days is not sustainable or as sustainable as something I'll just call passion, which is if you are hungry for something, if you're energized just by the process of learning about it, just by the process of kind of like decoding the path to get there, you may do better starting back at zero and being energized by that endless well of energy and passion and energy that comes from driving towards a passion. It's going to be the same amount of work. It might be more work. It's going to be, the same process, but you have the same number of minutes left in your life between now and the end. And you'll leave a better mark of you on this earth if you are driving towards a passion, because the end result is something you care about and that you create, and that is kind of like an experiment that your mind wants to play out. And included in that is just the truth that even if you're working at midnight on something you're passionate about, you are working from an endless well of energy. You're not drained. You're not at zero. You're very clear on why you're doing it. And so you're going to find more creative solutions. You're going to be energized just as you go to solve problems. The people you get to interact with are going to keep you energized because they have the same curiosity about the world as you do. So you're going to be learning from people and that kind of thing. So I would just say to everyone, there's many ways the world kind of encourages us in this direction, encourages us in that direction. And I would say just because you can doesn't mean you should. And if you can get close to your gut and listen to your passion, you have the opportunity to perhaps use the rest of your life minutes in a way that is different but more meaningful to you. I wish you luck on this KindEdge journey. I want you to unlock the alternate ending to your life. And it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be fun.